Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration, and this is today's heartbeat. And let me tell you, Lisa woke up a little bit late after the whole holiday thing, Like last night, I was finally able to get some sleep, honey. Anyway, and I forgot to reset my alarm. So my body said, you are going to sleep at least 7 hours. So I did. Anyway, I'm feeling fabulous. If this is your first time here, I'm usually not this disjointed. Welcome. Please consider subscribing and please consider liking this video. There's a lot of stuff here for you. And if you're a frequent flyer, welcome. Again, thank you so very much. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do also consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And I want you guys to engage and leave me some comments below. So today, the topic for the day is unexpected, right? How we get these unexpected blessings, or how we get these unexpected manifestations, or basically how life just frickin' seems to work out when you are living your life purpose, or at the very least when you're living your most authentic life. Because sometimes we're not ready quite yet to live our authentic purpose, and sometimes we don't quite know yet what it is, I mean. However, if we live our most authentic life, our truest life, and honestly seek to not live in low vibrational energy, hate, disdain. I ain't speaking to you because you hurt me 20 years ago. I ain't speaking to you because you hurt me 10 years ago or 10 minutes ago. When we truly decide that we're going to heal ourselves, right? Begin that process. Then we find it so much easier to love others, don't we? A ton easier to love others. So, I had some examples of that this weekend. This weekend, here in the States, for those of you that are watching overseas, here in the States, it was Thanksgiving. I'm not going to talk about the controversy over the origins of the Thanksgiving holiday. We'll leave that alone for another discussion, okay? No low vibrations right now. Anyway, so all of my children were to be with me this Thanksgiving. And, I always cherish that. And my grandkids always cherish it. Well, my son and daughter-in-law got harassed. Literally harassed. By the police in one of the small towns here in Wisconsin. So my son was not able to be with us on Thanksgiving Day, which was Thursday. His girlfriend was with us, and my grandchildren were with us. Now, this is all not going to prove to stick anywhere. But it was tough. It was tough, right? But we chose not to get into anger at the harassment, anger anywhere. We women, it was just us women, even my granddaughters, chose to have a wonderful meal and be thankful for one another and laugh and joke and watch football and cook and do all of those things that one does on Thanksgiving. And I did talk to my son, and he came home the next day. He maintained an attitude of gratitude the entire time. All of us did. Well, the next day, someone blessed me with purchasing for me, and not my children, purchasing for me a brand new living room set. I've never had a brand new living room set. Some of y'all are single mamas, or just single, and y'all know what I mean? Like, you didn't have the money to go and get the brand new living room set, so you always got so-and-so's really good looking used set, and it was just fine. But I've never had money to have my own living room set. Someone purchased one for me this weekend. It'll be delivered next week. My son was home on Friday. Wonderful time. I got to spend wonderful time with my daughter. There was a blessing after a blessing after a blessing after a blessing that began to happen. Even down to something that's very near and dear to my heart, I can't speak on yet, got resolved. I was blessed with another individual purchasing microphones that I'm going to need for my spiritual conference. That's conferences, but the first one that's coming up in March. All sorts of things. Things just kept falling into place. I reconnected with family, reconnected with friends, other loved ones. It all falls into place. You see, when your first focus isn't on money, and your first focus isn't on fame, your first focus isn't on the trappings of this world that we live in, but your first focus is to walk in love and in peace and be healed. Your first focus is to live your most authentic life in the best way you possibly can. That's your first focus. When that's your first focus, Spirit, God, Allah, universe, He makes sure that the desires of your heart. I didn't need furniture. Well, I kind of did. But I didn't have to. I was not tied to brand new furniture. It's just something I've never had before. My own brand new stinking new furniture. So, the desires of your heart get given to you when you're not focused on the trappings of the world and you're just focused on living your most authentic life. That's all. And that was the most important thing that happened this weekend. And my son didn't have a negative interaction with the police that could have ended up in harm to him or my other loved ones, his girlfriend and my granddaughters. That all of my children did end up being together at some point, and we all had a wonderful time, and we all just loved on each other. That was the most important thing. And then a major miracle happened. We'll talk about that soon. Alright guys, I gotta let you go. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love each and every one of you. Until next time.